Oh, good. You noticed
New
my sign.
nuke.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
This game is ridiculous. Holy shit.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe
Have the ads still been
nonsense.
playing? I know most of you are
I say we
subbed.
take it one step even further.
There's a viewer
Which
here
is
who is...
why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Hey, we made it. Yeah.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
This is far too meta.
Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Whoa.
Here
Whoa.
we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Holy shit. This game, dude. Button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
So with that in mind,
Too
my
big,
first
too
addition
small,
to the game is
just
this
right.
button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
All right.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath.
Clear our mind?
Clear your mind. Forget whoever you are and simply become a person named Jim.
Alright, I'm Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am Jim
If
to be
so, then please step forward and press the button.
What is my name?
Jim.
Whoa.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you.
Holy
The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time.
There.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Take a break?
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
Jim.
I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim. Thank you, Haley. Thank you. Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
The reassurance bucket. R for Roxas, H for
I'm
Haley.
happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm
But there is no
ease
bucket.
will fill your mind and your heart. It's
Oh.
true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
I need it. I need it right
You
now.
may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring
lost and
cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Come on, give it a try.
Oh, you guys ready to be reassured?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive.
Press 1
as
if
a
I am
person.
more attractive with the
The
bucket.
benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on.
I feel
don't
more
they?
attractive.
All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Free, new, and easy achievement. Pull the lever. Retrieve your...
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously
Fuck, dude, it's
this
all
feature.
tease.
Gamers, we hear you.
Gamers?
And I promise it will happen.
Wait.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Holy shit. This game is unfucking real, dude.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
It's a bottomless pit?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Oh, man.
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
No
That's
shot.
right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
There is no such thing as an infinite hole. Every pit has a bottom. Well. Clutchbox.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about...
You liar.
Goodness. Well, this is rather
You
embarrassing,
fucking
Stanley.
liar.
I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite, but come on.
The features aren't
Who
there.
actually wants to fall forever?
Press
the
one if
hole
you
was
wanna fall
plenty
forever.
deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much.
Damn.
Maybe you're the problem.
He's gaslighting. He always gaslights.
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal
my.
person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Hey, yo.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
It was a little
I mean,
shorter.
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lies.
Oh,
How is
no.
this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes.
Wait, I
but
can't
at
get
this
out?
Depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
Still?
Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do.
I
and hit
can't
the
jump.
teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I
Oh
really
my
don't have an
god.
explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
No.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
No. I got my bucket. Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. That one's awesome. We got some music, we got some tunes. Change your perspective. Whoa! 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 This game is fucking crazy. Oh, that's what I look like? Change your perception? Change your reality? What the? What?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
What the?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
What is this playlist? Holy shit, this game is fucking trippy. Change yourself? Oh my god! What is... Oh! This is fucking cursed, dude.
Stanley? 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 Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed
Okay,
off
that was
there,
the single
drifting
best
away into
part
dreamland.
of the
But
entire
we can't
game.
have that, Stanley. because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't
I
want to
beat
miss
it
a
down.
single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
All right. I want to go.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I want my hole. Please, no screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think?
Is that a hole?
Like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet
I need to
how
go in that hole.
exactly these features
I
will come
need to
together
be
as
inside
one
there
single coherent
right
video
now.
game, but I can feel it in my soul.
What?
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, shh.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
There's a hole?
Sort of. Okay. never mind.
Collectibles? A jump
Hold
circle?
on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Yeah. Oh, the
Who am I
jump
kidding,
circle
Stanley?
is the hole.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
Yep.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully,
Oh.
of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Oh.
Would it possibly work?
Could it
I
work?
suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Let's see it.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Whoa. Holy sh. Bro, they just leaked the game. This could have been its own game. Begin the game.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were
So,
gone.
I
What could it
love that,
mean?
you know,
Stanley decided to go to
when
the
you make a
meeting
game,
room.
like, you wanna
Perhaps
make
he had simply missed a
a
memo.
subtle thing very clear. Just by adding the balloons,
No matter
you
how
know
hard
some
Stanley
weird shit's up.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley picked up the bucket.
God, I feel so much better. Holy shit. Everything's gonna be alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
If I was an infinite hole, I'd be over here. Because the hole's here. I can feel it in my
No,
heart.
said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
The bucket knows all, dude. How am I not gonna listen to the bucket? You know? Oh, shit. Wait, can I hop down there? Can I? Collectible! Collectible! Oh!
You found one of them. One of the
Oh,
miniature Stanley figurines. Remember,
shit!
no reward for collecting all of these.
I'm so
Only
proud
the
of myself.
intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Wow.
You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Bigger number, better person. Oh, I almost fell off. Alright, where the fuck am I? Cassette tapes? A lot of cassette tapes.
Okay, This is day number 295. Tape number...
What the fuck?
I don't even know. I've lost track. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Uh-oh.
The sheer euphoria I feel
Lord of the
every
Rings.
time I pick it up. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. What do I do with this treasure?
He's losing his mind.
I can monetize it, but I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Holy shit.
What's that?
It's just a bucket. Gambarata? Oh, man.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trait. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Oh.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I am the bucket's obedient servant.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley, once again, obeyed blindly.
I can't disobey. I don't want to go in there. Yep. Boy.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
All right.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
What the f...
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
This is an apartment? Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press square to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Hello again. Press circle to take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me. It doesn't do anything else.
I can't hear you over the sound of my bucket.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
Is the
Sturdier,
bucket getting cleaner?
more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Man, that looks like a hole, doesn't it?
Oh my God, what am I saying?
Oh, the
Better
office
at
is
carrying
closed.
water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket? Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks.
Chat,
What's
I
wrong
think
with
we're about
me?
to
I
fuck
don't
a bucket.
understand. Perhaps.
Is it better
perhaps
remote?
if
Yep.
I had the bucket, this would be
We're about
less
to have
confusing.
sex with a bucket.
Yes. The
I knew it was
bucket
going
could
to
tell
this
me
point.
What to do in this troublesome situation?
Holy shit. All right. All right.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll... Memo. The confusion and the chaos all seem to melt away.
It's a
as
metaphor
Stanley
for
embraced
hard
the bucket.
drugs, chat. I think we go left now. With the bucket. Holy shit. This game is literally attacking me. There will be a reward for firing them all. God, there's nothing. It's going to be a dumb little achievement. Going to be down here under the stairs. Not in there. Here. Boom!
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Okay.
This,
I've-
there
I know
must
where they
be
all
a
are.
Snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
I know where they
Stanley
all are.
Figs. What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Okay. It said so smelly important. That's the boss's shitter.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little
Nice.
Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do
We're
you
playing
think,
the
Stanley?
Stanley Parable
What
2.
name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Yep.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlerines. Very
Figler
soon, you'll
An-
collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Amazing.
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back
Thanks,
to when
Ball.
you had no Figler Anlerines. None of us can.
Let's go forward. It's a big old button. All the TVs, but turn right. All the screens.
The lights rose
Yep.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place
Look
and
at
to everything
how
it stood
shiny that
for.
bucket is. Can we appreciate the bucket's shine?
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Oh,
Birds. Silly,
silly birds.
silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Huh. Oh. Oh, wow.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly
Oh,
birds
wow.
after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds.
This
all
definitely
over
isn't
the
mind
world.
control.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Holy shit, that actually wasn't ending. Uh-oh, it's blue. This is not...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
God, this bucket is so ominous. Dude.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. And
We gotta get the last figurine.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket
Wait,
here?
what?
Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? Please, step in here for a moment.
What the hell? What were they smoking when they made
Now
this
then,
fucking
I'm
game?
going to run you through some test scenarios,
All
and
right.
you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Item 1. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket,
Fuck!
not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket?
That one is because it jiggled.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect. This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Help me out, chat. Yeah.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket.
What?
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere. Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything
This is
here.
rigged.
And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions
True.
with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
This room is so
I
cool.
can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
No. Wait.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Everything's
Why
a
did everything
bucket.
disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Everything's a bucket.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket. I had
Damn.
no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after
The
all.
narrator is not
And
a
you,
bucket.
Stanley, you're still here.
And
You're
I'm
not,
not
a
a
bucket
bucket.
either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
time.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
Murphy,
chance.
thank you.
And there it is.
Woo!
The last Stiggly Wiggly.
And we got all
Savor
6.
this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment.
We did it.
This is doing something just for the sake of doing it.
Thank you,
Where
Murphy.
so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. Stanley, I'm sorry. but I
Whoa.
have to put a pause
Whoa,
on
whoa,
things.
what?
It's those figurines. Those figlets.
Okay, that fucked my
I
head
haven't
really
stopped
bad.
thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Remembering when I found the collectibles? But that was like 5 minutes ago.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7 out of 6? Wait, what? Okay, then. Oh, it was bathroom. What the fuck?
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse.
This is
You
so
did
trippy.
that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Event? Whoa.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Stairs.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here under
This
the
is so
stairs.
cool.
It was the third one. You picked
This
it
game
up,
is
and
so
then after that,
fucking
you had
unlike
3 of them.
anything I've-
I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember
No, that's a
being in
lie.
this room, but it's here in the memory zone. So
I don't
want
wanna
to
pick it up.
Happened.
Ain't no pink room. Wait, what? Did I just clip into the fucking... Huh? Wait. Okay. Wait. That was intentional, right? Was that an exploit? I think it's just hard resetting.
I would love nothing more
Wait.
than to revisit the figurines. Just one more
Holy
time.
shit. That was definitely not part of the game. There's no way. I bricked it! Oh my god!
No. The boss's bathroom was the 4th place you found a Figanley, not the 3rd. Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they?
You see it? That was it. Do you see the line? I discovered an actual out of bounds clip in the fucking Stanley Parable.
In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
What? Holy shit! Not the Windows Movie Maker. Bro, this is wild, man. What a game. I've never played anything like this.
takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else. And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them.
13?
They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
He's giving me a choice now. It's the illusion of choice. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's... Okay. Let me prepare my brain for this. Yep. Alright. The fern! I remember you.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
That's a cool visualization for the present, just a TV displaying.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
What? The past? Okay. 14?
Okay, yes. The room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
What a mind fuck, dude.
Yes, I love that video.
Wait, do you see that? Okay, I don't know how to describe it, but that's what I clipped into. Now we're collecting figurines backwards.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
They're like roasting any game with collectibles by making collectibles.
Keep going.
Here we go.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this? Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories. Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Ah, fuck.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
It's almost 6 in the morning.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions.
How many new votes?
I became lazy.
18,595
character
minus
named
what?
Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think
So
for myself
basically,
again. I want to go back to how
about
it used to be.
exactly
Yes, I can be on
what
my
it is
own
now, right?
again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley
Alright,
one
we need
more
to
run of the
calculate
office,
how
and
much
then
time that
I'll
is really
retire
quick.
him for good. I did enjoy telling his story.
18,500 votes.
Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.